Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Haven't done a YouTube live in a while. Just wanted to be able to answer your questions. I do this a lot on Instagram. However, I don't usually do it on YouTube. And one reason is that I'm living in the ghetto. Like, dude, we're in a small apartment right now, getting ready for our house to be ready. So our house is being built. So right now, we're pretty much just living in an apartment where it's essentially living in a van down by the river. As Chris Farley said, there's Cammy. So I just had a Planta shake, 2 scoops of actually a scoop and a half. I split it with Katie. I had a little more than her. Of the new peanut butter banana with spinach. That's why it's green and looks like kind of dookie, and some blueberries. Anyway, this emoji cup is life. This is life right here. So I'm wearing this little do rag right here. I know they're junk bands, but I call them do rags to cover my wrinkles. Katie noticed I have vertical wrinkles on my forehead now. I diagonal. I do think it's from the Vitamin Shop tour that I did. I think it just wore me out. Now I'm getting more wrinkles. But yeah, if you missed the lives, I apologize. I'm gonna try and do more and more and more. When I get my new house, again, I've been gone. Like I've been gone the last probably 4 weeks on the Vitamin Shop tour. However, when I get my new house, I'm literally gonna have a studio. Like my office is gonna be all set up for filming. We're gonna bring back the podcast. We're gonna do a lot of videos. I'm actually have guests in. Got to realize like I'm in the center of a lot of fitness shit. Brandon Curry lives here. We have a lot of really good fitness professionals here that'll add a lot to your life. Like Franklin, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Brentwood, Murfreesboro are really hardcore. Think about it. We have weather very similar to California. And we have low taxes. Well, actually, have no taxes, state and dividend as of next year, no dividend tax. So I'm going to be able to really, fucking kill it. Like, it's going to be a good time. But right now, I'm just worried about, right now, I'm just pretty much focused on growing the brands. And that's why I've been traveling so much. If you haven't had a chance to make it to one of my Vitamin Shop tours, I encourage you to. Also, I will be at the Arnold. We have a big, big, big booth. We're gonna have all the crew there. The homies are going. All the homies are gonna be there. I'm not sure if Mac Truck's going, but I just texted him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with him. I haven't checked with Sean and Mike about that either. If we got him on the roster, but we'll figure it out today. Just for us to hang out. That's really cool. So anyway, that's my update. The whole family's in this room, and it's literally this fucking big. And you're cursing around your kids. Yes, they can fucking deal with it. But anyway, I got a little bit of time before Cammy has her practice, so let's go. Questions. What up, big guy? What's up, Cody? Mark, what do you do when you get the flu? Flu, you take the day. You can't train if you have the flu. Yeah, get Tamiflu. Just go to the doctor. We actually use an online app. Thomas has the flu right now. He's been sleeping all day, resting. Get Tamiflu. It cuts it in half. The time you need to recover, but really, you're just kind of fucked. I believe I had the flu when I lost my voice. As I look back at it, I did have flu-like symptoms, but I'm one of those guys who'll push through a broken leg and still finish the rest of the game. So I believe I did have the flu, and that's what led to me losing my voice for 5 weeks, which led to me stopping the podcast for a while and doing really shitty YouTube videos. It's also one of the reasons I did the vlog, because I couldn't do videos. So all I could do is like, hey, here's my life, but I can't fucking talk. Weston, Florida in the house. What's up? Generic versus farm grade HGH. I don't believe in really getting anything generic. I mean, what is generic? Generic would be like not getting the name brand from the pharmacy. But if you're talking about street grade, most HGH is made in China. I don't know if you heard, but there's this thing called the coronavirus out there right now. Why do you think when people first want to lose fat, they either jump to really low carb or keto? Because there's a lot of unscrupulous pieces of shit on Instagram who just sell you their keto guides. When we know based on science that keto is no better or worse, well, I could actually claim it's kind of worse than standard dieting, which is a balanced diet, which is what I promote. So, it is what it is. I think that people just think, here's the deal, man. People have been losing weight for years. And the obesity epidemic didn't come because people eating carbs, right? The Amish eat a ton of carbs. They have the lowest obesity rate in the country. However, people didn't start getting fat from eating carbs. They started getting fat from eating processed foods, not because they're processed, because they don't fill you up as much. They don't fill you up as much, you eat more. Basically, people eat too much food. You satisfy the vegans. How about a keto outright bar? Just get steak. That you can't. Like, you can't make a keto bar. If you didn't see my video on this channel, keto bars, there's 20 plus grams of carbs in them. They're a complete scam. And anyone who claims their bar is a keto bar because it has fiber instead of sugar is a lying sack of shit. I got an argument with a vitamin shop manager over that. He's like, "Oh no," I'm like, "Are you just really?" Like at the end of the day, there is no such thing as a keto protein bar. You can't fucking do it because you got to use the fake carbs, and they're still carbs, and they're not keto. But actually, I can argue, Gary, that any bar can be a keto bar. For example, I can hit ketosis eating 200 grams of carbs a day. So if your carb limit is 50 grams of carbs a day, which are most low carb diets or keto diets, you can fit one or two outright bars in there. So I will say right now, my bar is a keto bar. If you know what keto actually is, keto isn't putting a high fat. I mean, if you think about it, we have a good amount of fat in there. So yeah, I guess it is a keto bar. We already did make the keto bar. From now on, we'll call it outright keto. What's your opinion on training while sick? It depends on the sickness. If you have a herpes flare up, I don't know what you can do with that. But um, let's say you have the flu, probably not. Let's say you have a common cold and stuffy nose, probably. Let's say you have hand, foot, and mouth. Don't get people contagious, but you know what I mean. Like there's different degrees of sickness. Like explain how sick you are. Like do you have the coronavirus? Probably not a good idea to train. You are amazing, brother. Well, thank you. A studio. Mark Lobliner can be the next source. No, it's not a studio. It's a 3 bedroom apartment, but it's small as shit. Are you sick of the fitness industry narcissism? Actually, Stefan, I wouldn't believe the fitness industry is narcissistic. I believe the definition for narcissism that you believe you're so good that you don't have to improve. The fitness industry, even these fuck sticks in the industry, they still work out. So I don't believe narcissism is the word. Stuck up assholes, maybe, but not narcissists. Hi, do you use steroids? No, but I used the present tense of the words. I'm on hormone replacement therapy, as you can tell on this very channel. I have like 40 videos on it. Um, where is Seth? He's in Indiana and I'm in Tennessee. Seth and me talk every day. I'm still training him. It's just a hell of a commute, and I'm damn sure not flying him out here. It ain't worth all that. But I do train him. Realize I got coaching, marklobliner.com, and my coaches are remote. So I do not need to see him. He does not need to come here, and I am still coaching Seth. But yeah, he's still getting coached. Is a three on, and you can follow him on Instagram. It's Seth Conklin on Instagram. Is a 3 on 1 off training split like chest and arms and legs and calves and back and shoulders? Is that a good training split for muscle growth? It's not about the split, it's about what you do within the split. If your volume is the same, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you do push pull legs, it doesn't matter if you do upper lower, it doesn't matter if you do bro split, as long as your volume is the same at the end of the week. And it's all about intensity. So the answer is maybe. It depends what you're doing. Like you could say I'm doing legs and just do a set of leg extensions. Like that tells me nothing. As I said earlier in this, yes, we will be at the Arnold. Thing you're doing first cycle, just go see your doctor, man. This isn't a drug channel, bro. I understand, like, but if you've watched any of my videos, Stefan, even one, you'll realize that I am not that guy. I'm on doctor prescribed hormone replacement therapy, and I just don't. It's not my thing, and I don't wish to get involved in all the liabilities of giving you guys advice, medical advice. Your thoughts on Enduro 3G as you go? Honestly, I just take Nutrient Driver. That's my thoughts. I've started BJJ, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Katie, you sick bastard. Katie's can't take her anywhere. And went to strength train and want to strength train. Is workload similar to boxing? The workload is similar to boxing. You're gonna have to cut down. If you're see starting again, like you guys are giving me nothing. Like starting Brazilian Jiu Jitsu does nothing for me. Are you doing it once a week for exercise? Are you getting in there grappling? Are you like what are you doing? Because like for me, boxing, like I just hit the bag the other night for 5 rounds, right? But I was able to train the next morning. However, if I sparred for 5 or 6 or 8 rounds, I wouldn't be able to do shit the next day. So training Brazilian Jiu Jitsu can mean a lot of things. Again, we need to elaborate. Killed it in Charlotte. All the vitamin shops are sold out of the outright bars, vegan and all. That's awesome, bro. It's the betcha. How about coronavirus? Man, I've already made that joke. How's it feel being a midget? Well, technically, I'm like a small human. Not a. I'm like a. See, the thing is, like 5'8" isn't quite a midget. What is a midget? Yeah, and I prefer the term vertically challenged, but I'm 5'8". If that's a midget to you, so be it. But it's actually kind of average height, which puts me right in the middle. But I'm also a bodybuilder. But I want to ask you this: How does it feel? How does it feel coming on my YouTube channel and and liking me so much that you have to talk shit? Like you care about me so much that you not only know my height. I'm sitting down right now. You know who I am. So how does it feel to follow me and come on my YouTube live where people are asking questions to help their lives and insult me when really you're the one following me? I don't even know who you are. Oh, dog food. Hey, dude, y'all got to see this. It's disgusting. Ruckus's raw food. Yeah, we put his ass on the porch. When are you going to have a sale on MTS protein powder? What's a sale? Thoughts on estrogen control? I hate when you don't want that estrogen to get out of hand. Might hurt somebody. It depends. Why are you controlling your estrogen? Most people don't need estrogen control. However, I like eliminating bad estrogen. That's why I have MTS Nutrition Tyrant. Estrogen and cortisol control, not elimination. I turned 20 in September soon. Watched your age and social construct video. All the motivation I need. 100% agree. You're only as old as you let yourself be. Absolutely, dude. I might have wrinkles and I might have some gray hairs and my back hair might outnumber my head hair. But at the end of the day, dude, I feel young. Like I still twerk at the gym with Katie. I still have a good time. Age is a mental thing. Mark, your thoughts? I already talked about that. You have no chill. No, I don't. Any sales on your coaching? My coaching will never be on sale. I will never, ever discount it because as I think I should be raising the pricing right now, because it's way too inexpensive for what I offer. How many whole eggs is too much for in one day? Whatever forces you to go over your macros for the day. There's no deleterious effects for eating eggs. Thoughts on reg meat and cancer correlation? Bullshit. God knows what your wife sees in you. She probably sees. She's laughing. You're right. You're right. However, remember this again. I'm in the 1%. You're in the 1% as well, but it's the bottom one. What's your thoughts on training while? God damn it! Why does this keep getting asked? Um, must be embarrassed being seen with a man as small as you. I'm 230 pounds. This guy really doesn't like me. I'm not gonna block him because I'm actually enjoying this. Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, bro. Like, I'm pretty confident in myself. And honestly, like, bro, I manage multiple 8-figure businesses. Like, you're not going to hurt my feelings because I'm short. I'm not really that short. But if you think 5'8" short, okay. Coronavirus. Yeah, height doesn't dictate success. Napoleon, coronavirus, bro, you scared? No, not really. Not really. I mean, look, dude, there's been SARS. There's been a lot of things in my lifetime. Pencil neck, little man. Still going. I'm gonna keep doing. It's making it interesting. This gets really boring when everybody's nice. Doesn't fiber have carbs? Well, fiber is a carb, so technically yes. So back to what you're talking about before about keto. Yeah, about keto. Keto and low carb is not a term regulated by the FDA. So you can put low carb and have 50 grams of carbs in. That's very true, but they will come down on you. So there's so what Katie was saying. Okay. What Katie was saying is that Katie deals with all our labels and stuff. Um, is that keto and low carb are not defined by the FDA. So you cannot, so there's no definition for keto or low carb. So when a product says it on, I have my earphones in, they might not be able to hear you. When a product says it on its label, keto and low carb, it doesn't mean anything. Like tell me what low carb is. Is it under 10 grams, under 3 grams, under 5 grams? What is keto? Is it 10 grams of fat, 50% fat, 75 grams of fat? Like, what is keto? So there's no legal definition. Love all your content. Must cut on you on the reason for getting back on the bodybuilding stage. Raise awareness funds on domestic violence and impact your dear friend. Yes, definitely. And I do. She has a new link I need to put up in the videos. My vlog is not happening anymore. And here's why. I ran out of time. It was like 1 a.m. in Charlotte, and I'm trying to edit a video. And then the internet was slow. And I'm like, all right, not going to happen. Stand up and show your height. You realize I'm not standing by anyone. I'm on a YouTube, I'm on a camera. And you won't really be able to tell. But okay. What is your 40-yard time? When I ran it in high school, I ran a 4.68. Right now, I believe it's still a 4.68, but it would be 4 minutes and 68 seconds. Is 180 protein, 125 carbs good for a 170-pound lifter? I don't know. I don't know where you need to be. Now, the protein is okay, but I have no clue what the carbs are, and I have no clue what the fat are, and I have no clue what your genetics are or where you were before. So the answer is I don't know. Your boxing fight was a joke. I agree. I sucked, but also realized I was after 15 weeks of training, and I put in another 2 years afterwards. And if you want to put your money where your mouth is, I'll gladly spar you any fucking day of the week, kid. Any day of the week, bro. I'll tell you where to meet me. Pepper's Gym in Nashville, Tennessee. If you want to come out there, man, fucking let's do it. You could take your tall ass and I will beat the living fuck out of you. And I will enjoy every fucking second. And there will not be enough dudes in that gym to pull me off of you. Mark, question: your thoughts on dude? I've already answered that. At what point does a lifter realize their genetic potential and jump to gear? Hopefully, never. There's never really a reason unless you have a deficiency. We have outright bars in AM/PM gas stations in California. They have not shown any interest, nor have I contacted them. The answer is I don't really care. Gas station C stores are great to have, but that's not our money. That's not our biggest market. I'm going to focus on where the money's at. And we're in over 50,000 gas stations and convenience stores. And honestly, I guarantee you that AM/PM you're looking at, there's a vitamin shop within 5 minutes of it in California. Just go to Vitamin Shop. You do any BJJ? Katie Jenner and BJ? No, I don't. I box. God damn, you're the Einstein of bodybuilding. Well, we are both Jewish. Mark, question: your thoughts on? God damn it, Corey. I already said I take nutrient driver. I do not have any thoughts. I just take nutrient driver. Would you personally lift with an upset stomach? Yes, I did it for like 10 years of my life when I had irritable bowel syndrome. I still bench press more than you. Of course you do. I don't bench press. I haven't bench pressed in 3 years. I want to see you hit a dumbbell more than me, though. Let's do dumbbell press. Hey, Mark, 240-pound guy, about 70% body fat. What kind of cardio would you recommend to drop fat? Whichever one you enjoy. There's no special cardio. I like the step mill, low intensity. I think it's great. I'm going to read all this guy's comments. Let's get coached by a little man. Yeah, absolutely. Mark Lobliner, he's an advertising guy for me now. MarkLobliner.com. I remember a while back, Lane Norton said there's a fat burner not used by anyone right now. And apparently, we're spending all fat burners on the market. Do you have an idea what it is? Now, why? That's because Lane's probably trying to launch a fucking supplement line again. Good for him. Got to start the marketing hype. Man, in my scientific literature, I found this fat burner. No, Lane's my boy, man. I'm not talking shit. But if he's gonna market it like that, by all means. Any good diets for anti-inflammatory? My dad's 68, 65 with autoimmune disorder. You know what? I would recommend just keeping omega-3s high, man. Go with fish oil, 3 grams a day. And honestly, if he has inflammation issues, you might want to limit his grains because grains can have a negative effect on inflammation. They don't for me, but they do for others. I love trying to lift heavy and push myself, but when I do, I have joint pain. I may have good form, but the weight just hurts. Any recommendation? Should I just push through the pain? I don't know what kind of joint pain you're feeling, where it's at, but joints are going to hurt when you lift. My joints hurt. It is what it is. I'll look into Machine Motion by MTS Nutrition. That's Machine Motion, and also Mwendo by Ambrose. There it is. You ever coming back to Arnold, Australia? My travel expense for that show is about $10,000. It's about $10,000. So honestly, I don't see a need to go. Our sales are already killing it over there with the bar, and I don't need to be there for people to buy the bar. The bar speaks for itself. I just don't feel like going to fucking Australia. It's so expensive and so time consuming. Would you recommend TRT to someone who's 65? Most 65-year-olds could probably benefit. Our outright bars and stores in Jacksonville, Florida. They're in every single vitamin shop in the country. There is vitamin shops in Jacksonville, Florida. Did Katie like your last pro comeback video, the one about our sex life? I just said that sex is important in a marriage. That's it. Oh shit! Why are the kids here? Meaning that, yeah, that's kind of why they're here. Hey, Mark, big fan here. Have you ever suffered from tennis elbow? My elbows hurt all the time, all the time. It's part of lifting. It is what it is. How should I eat as a beginner for bodybuilding? 6-day bro split. Here's how you eat: a gram of protein per pound of body weight, zero point 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight, and fill in the rest of your caloric needs with carbohydrate. Hey, Mark, I'm Dr. Type TRT of 200 mgs a week. I'm 41 and wondering how much will help with fat loss. It probably won't. It just gets you back up to normal level. So if you're deficient, it might show some help, but really it's not going to do anything that great if it's just bringing you back up to normal. Nothing wrong with supporting midgets. Yeah, everybody needs a sponsor a midget. Um, do you have a routine while you're sick? Yeah, sleep, rest, and recover. I hate it when people say you're my biggest fan when someone hates on them. Huh? I hate when people say you're my big. I never said that. I just said he's following me, wasting his time. Whatever I do, my chest would not grow. Well, what's great is that I actually just launched a chest program that might help you. It's at ml2training.com. That's www.ml the number 2 training.com. Do pre-workouts cause panic attacks? If you're sensitive to caffeine and caffeine causes panic attacks, then pre-workouts would too. Lean massing training volume versus regular massing training volume. I have no idea what the hell that means, bro. Should barbell rows be done upright or bent down? Well, if you're doing upright row, then upright. If you're doing a bent over row, then bent over. But barbell rows generally, you want to be either parallel to the ground or slightly arched. I like more even with the ground because I do pendlay rows. Would you ever consider accepting Bitcoin or Dogecoin for payment for coaching? No, no, I take credit cards, bro. Credit cards are easy. I just go to Square. We're training a muscle group 2 times in a row as long as volume and intensity below be eternal and beneficial. I believe that training is usually beneficial. Very few people train enough where training is detrimental. What do you think about Cali Muscle? Because he say he's natural. Cali's a good friend of mine. I don't care if he's on. I don't care what Cali's on. It doesn't bother me. Cali's a good friend of mine. Um, yeah, Cali's good people, man. I don't know why it bothers you if he's natural or not. Who cares? That's on peaking cognitive function from nutrition and training. Um, look at who's floating by. I don't know what you're referring to. Thoughts on daily full body training? I honestly don't think you'll recover. Weight loss stack with MTS supplements. Drop factor, Tyrant, Machine Lean. That's a good start. Thoughts on peaking cognitive? I have no idea what that means. Mental jewels from Ambrosia, Ritual AM, and I always like waking up in the morning, training, and then doing the sauna. I find that's when my mind is the best. How big are your arms in inches? I have no idea. Not big enough. Are you bringing back the podcast in the new house? Absolutely. Podcast coming back. I'd love to start it here, but I don't know if we'll have the time nor the place. Especially like, for example, this week, Thomas is home with the flu. So where are we going to do it? Like, I don't have a studio here. I'm undefeated amateur fighter. I have the state record for bench. Let's go, son. I'm sure you are. And now you're spending your time on YouTube. No, man, that's great. I mean, I'm a fucking aging soccer dad who sells protein bars. Like, I'm not trying to compete with anybody, bro, but I'm a bodybuilder now. If you want to get on stage and compete against me at the Masters USA, by all means, qualify for it and let's fucking go. I'll take on any of you motherfuckers. Mark, do you have a video on steroids, tests, and heart condition cholesterol? Generally speaking, it depends. It's dose versus duration. If you are on TRT replacement dose, it's going to have more benefits than issues. However, if you are on a swole RT dose, if you're just trying to make gains for bodybuilding, then you're probably going to be hurting yourself a little bit. Any supplements for immune support? Absolutely. My daily stack is nectar, machine greens, and MTS Nutrition Immortal. If you want to take it to the next level, Overtraining Solution has Imulina in it, which is absolutely fantastic. It's probably the best immune support supplement on the market. Estrogen is high, 170. Holy shit, 170 estrogen? My doctor likes mine in the 20s. See a doctor immediately and get your blood work done. See a doctor. Bring back cardio confessions. Here it is. I mean, cardio confessions was just me talking during walking. It's the same thing as any other video, except it's hard to film and I'm walking. And also, I don't have a treadmill. So I'd be doing it in a gym, and yelling in a gym on a treadmill is weird. Tips for implosive diarrhea. Implosive diarrhea? You mean explosive. Implosive mean you're blown up on the inside. Man, these motherfuckers don't speak English. What vitamin pills help maintain healthy immune system? MTS Nutrition Immortal, Nectar, Machine Greens. Property is cheap in Australia. No, it isn't. I actually looked at Melbourne. It's expensive as shit. I'm skinny at the age of 17. How to gain size and weight? Lift and eat. You got to eat more. You're not eating enough. Trump 2020. Well, if the Democrats keep going the way they do, yeah, it's going to happen. Can you get gyno without sensitive nipples? I'm guessing, sure. Or other signs of high E? Sure, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I just want to say I love your pre-workouts. Thank you for taking the time to talk to fans. Much love from San Diego. Thank you. When's the next time you come into Florida? I have no plans. Thoughts on investing in waste management? The more people use, the more the waste. Thoughts? I have no idea. I love your supplements. I tried ECA stack for a while, but was messing my heart. Went off about drop factor. This ish feels made good. Awesome. Mark, if you've been in a caloric deficit for an extended period of time, do you ever recommend a diet break from? Absolutely. Absolutely. I like diet breaks. Usually every 12 weeks. Take about a 5-day diet break. I'm currently experimenting with an Oleg diet, 36 whole eggs per day. Thoughts? I think it's a horrible idea. Anytime you have an exclusionary diet, it's just horrible. Test only, i.e., low T therapy and gains will lower test even more when working out. I need some parameters here. You're gonna miss the snow, bro. Next couple of days supposed to get 8 to 16 inches. Man, fuck Chicago. Yeah, 8 to 16 inches. Hell no, I ain't never going. I'm not even gonna visit that place. Look forward to meeting you again this year at Arnold, maybe at Bullfrog. Sounds like a plan. By the way, I'm under all stars of your channel, bro. Good to see you grinding. My question is, how to hyperplasia use HGH insulin, Jeff? I do not even know if it causes hyperplasia, but if it does, there's nothing you can do. Like, you take it and you hope it happens, right? But I wouldn't recommend using insulin. It could kill you. I don't recommend using IGF because who knows where it came from. I'm on prescription HGH, 2 I use a day. If you're trying to make super lean gains with a very low caloric surplus, should the training volume be much lower than someone large? I don't think it matters. I don't think caloric intake should dictate your weight training, right? Weight training should be for stimulation and should be for growth. So whether you're dieting or you're bulking, I think your volume should be about the same. Um, is there any benefit to eating 6 meals a day as opposed to 3 or 4, or just hit your macros? Honestly, just hit your macros. Meal timing doesn't matter. Do you really think The Rock is going to pull off the show at such big prize money? Yeah, Rock can do whatever he wants. Trying to get to 405 bench, been doing 315 for 6 lately. How much should I add? 10 pounds. Start adding. Start adding. Just be careful because that pec will tear mighty quick. You think Phil Heath will come back? I don't know. Are supplements necessary to build muscle? No. MK677. I think it's. I like it. I like it if you get it prescribed. Cinnamon outright bar in the works. We have already 15 flavors after just over 16 months in existence. We're going as fast as we can. I was sick too. I got the flu and I was off for 4 days. Yeah, it's a bitch. Low T levels with TRT in the 550s while working out stimulate or decrease test. What? Oh, your T. If you're on TRT and your test is in the 250s, you need a new doctor. Today was my first day going back to gym, but only did 1 hour back and biceps. Okay. Yes. Immune boosting like nectar, machine greens, immortal. They're the greatest things you can take for your health. What age can kids start taking whey protein? Well, they do immediately. Whey protein is actually found in most baby formulas. Got a little too fat on my bulk. Do you recommend a mini cut than lean bulk? I don't like mini cuts at all, either bulk or cut. If you got too fat, then you fucked up. Have you trained morbidly obese? Many, many, many morbidly obese. 100% success rate. Is hydration correlated to faster recovery? I wouldn't say that. I would say the lack of hydration is correlated to inhibited recovery. That'd be the better statement. I'm looking for a new doctor. Mine is a reserve. What is your opinion on a good level 1 on TRT? I like to keep mine around 1200. Say it's a bad idea to run tests on NFR and 18. Absolutely, unless prescribed by a doctor. I actually live near the Rock. LOL. Sorry, a little late. How often should you change your split? As often as you get bored. If you have a split you love and you're not bored of it, keep it going if you're making gains. Chris Bar will not be in Vitamin Shop for another week. However, it is available at tigerfitness.com right now. Longest time you've taken from training? 3 days. Yeah, I don't take time off, man. Peak week training, repping out, knowing you're not going to build any muscle. I have a program I give to my clients. Generally, it's reps, but it's also stimulating because we don't want to lose that, right? So you're doing a little bit of each. The answer is it depends on the client. Thanks for commenting on my 10-year challenge pick. My pleasure. Hexadrone, I have no clue what that is. Appreciate the info. I'll search for a doctor more to my overall. Actually, if you message me on Instagram at Marc Lobliner, I'll link you up to my doctor at Hormone Health and Wellness. What weight gainer can I use? I'm lactose intolerant. I have no idea. I don't know any lactose-free weight gainers, and nor do I. Why not just get, like, if you're lactose intolerant, just get MTS Nutrition Whey Isolate, which is a great price. Just the isolate, not the whole natural, the regular way, and just add peanut butter and oatmeal to it. Is training heavy 4 times a week too much for your CNS to handle? You're acting like everyone has the same central nervous system. We're all different. There's a lot of people who have different training thresholds. The answer is it depends. Do you drink soda pop or anything sugary? No, never. I've been taking 2 scoops of machine fuel and been noticing great gains. When people take the proper dose, great gains come. Great supplement. Thank you. Collagen. How do you feel about it? I like it. I make one called Per Vitam Collagen. I like it for hair, skin, and nails and overall health, joint health. However, for as a protein source, it's pretty shitty. Mark, any new flavors of MTS Whey or ISO on the way? Yes, we have a new MTS Whey flavor dropping next week. Do you have a difficult client? What's a difficult client to teach? Someone who doesn't follow the plan. Other than that, I can deal with anything. Do you ever do body weight exercise like push-ups, pull-ups? Absolutely. In fact, I incorporated push-ups into my program at ml2training.com. That's ml2training.com. Wilder versus Fury, your opinion. Fury just brought it, man. He was just a better fighter that night. What happened with Seth? He did not give up. He gave up like everyone else. Dude, why you got to be a dick? No, he's still here, man. Still training. I talk to him every day. He's down to 237 pounds. Do you implement stretching into your routine? Yes. Any plans to distribute your subs in UAE, Dubai? It's a pain in the ass. I have plans, but not really. I'm not trying because it's really just a waste of time. The paperwork, by the time you do that and you factor in the margins for importing, it's really not worth it at this stage. Went to my general physician. He didn't want to talk about TRT 65. Go to a guy who actually prescribes TRT. Your doctor's a dick. What supplements can I give to a 2-year-old? None. 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 It's outright bars. It's just food. Like, none. It's a 2-year-old, bro. What's needed for me to get test? Well, you got to go see a doctor. Do you believe in SARMs? No, because they're unregulated and who knows what the hell's in them. How will you suggest someone who hasn't been to the gym in a year to get back to fit life? Go to the gym. There you go. Just go do something. Walk on a fucking treadmill. Do you ever give deep tissue sports massage? I just did today. I try to go when I'm home every week because I travel a lot. And then when I travel, I can take 3 to 4 weeks off. Well, what's your opinion on bulking, eating 50% clean, 50% junk, freeze the calories? Well, explain. I don't know what clean and junk is. I don't classify my foods. Is a bagel junk? Like, what's junk? Like, I don't know what junk is. 100-pound dumbbells, 10 cents, 50-pound dumbbells, 20 cents. Same amount. Why are we even having that? Like, what do you want to do? Like, I would do the heavier weight. Too bad to hear that, bro. Still want to try your proteins and other product. You can. You can. Just order from the USA. But you don't understand, man. The paperwork to get into your bullshit countries, terrible. Like they hinder US business there. They do not want us to sell there. And then they tax the shit out of the distributor. It's just horrible, man. Your countries are fake news. I take MK677 first thing in the AM, then I do an hour fast cardio, 12 a.m., blah, blah, blah. Then, all right. Sounds good. Any TRT doctor? Yes. Message me on Instagram at Marc Lobliner, and I'll give you my guy. Tiger Fitness, sub Tiger Fitness in the chat. What's up, dude? Any plans on coming to Denver, Colorado? Nope. Do you think Big Ramy will come to the Arnold Slice and Dice? No, I think he's going to disappoint us again. How's your day going? It's going great. What's your thoughts on preserving muscle with MK677? I mean, it's going to help, but if you're going to lose muscle, you're going to lose muscle. Safest SARM cycle for those using gear for the first time? None. Don't take SARMs. There's the safest cycle. How many reps heavy weight you suggest? I like my rep range 6 to 15 usually. Tiger Fitness on a scale of 1 to 10. How adventurous are you? I'm not very adventurous. I'm not even going to rate that. I just suck. How to get lean with minimal lifting? Don't eat as much. Thanks for responding, Mark. You're my favorite YouTuber. Instagram says I view your page one any. That's awesome. Thank you. What's your favorite out of the bars and crisps? Man, I've been alternating between s'mores and crisp a lot. But then I had toffee the other day, and I'm like, shit, this is good. But then I had an oatmeal raisin, and the cinnamony kind of aftertaste kind of kicked in. I taste cinnamon in it. I don't know, man. It's so good. Like, they're just so fucking good. Anyway, guys, I need to get some work done and then take Cammy to practice. So appreciate you guys joining in. We'll do these more often.